There's a moment in Apple's history people forget. Not the product launches, not the black turtlenecks. The moment when Steve Jobs walked out of the building for the last time in 1985. Executives thought they were solving a personality problem. Jobs was intense, restless, hard to manage. John Sculley, the CEO brought in from Pepsi, believed Apple would run smoother without him. Investors agreed. The board agreed. And one afternoon, the founder, the person who carried the company's instinct for product, design, and timing, was gone. But what no one realized was that Jobs didn't just leave. Apple's internal compass left with him. Over the next years, the company kept building computers, but the spark was missing. Teams worked hard, but didn't know why certain decisions mattered. Products shipped, but they didn't feel like Apple. The company drifted, slowly but visibly, until it nearly collapsed. It wasn't the market. It wasn't the technology. It was the loss of the one person who understood the story the company was trying to tell. When Jobs finally returned, people said he saved Apple. But the truth is simpler than that. He gave the company back its memory. So we see that when someone leaves, a company doesn't just lose a person. It loses the memory they carried. Apple survived because Steve Jobs eventually came back. Most companies never get that reunion. That's the quiet fear inside every business. The day a key person walks out with years of context, judgment, and tiny decisions that made everything work. This is where Pocket Rag changes the entire trajectory. It makes capturing that knowledge feel natural. No big systems, no long documents. You just pick up your phone, talk for 30 seconds, and AI turns it into something the whole company can use. The insights, the exceptions, the why behind the process, the way things really work. Over time, it becomes a living company memory, not stored in one person, but shared by everyone. And when someone moves on, the knowledge doesn't disappear. The company doesn't drift. The spark stays inside the walls instead of walking out the door. Not every business gets its Steve Jobs back, but every business can keep its wisdom from leaving. And that's what Pocket Rag makes possible.